Okay, thanks for viewing another one of our webinars. This is TC Bell from Digital Services Agency. This webinar will show you some hard facts about SEO. We'll go over the two most important things to Google, what the SEO process looks like, and also towards the end, I'll even show you how to make it affordable for your business. So let's dive right in. Consumers start the buying process online. Are they finding your website? 95% of people are definitely searching before they make a decision in their buying process. What do they find about your brand when they do? 81% of consumers search online before buying. Purchases begin with search, literally. Prospective buyers search online for helpful product information, price comparisons, and trustworthy reviews, and then they make their decision. 84% of clicks are organic. See, searchers skip advertisements and then they click on the organic search results to find exactly what they're looking for. So why do you need to be on the first page of search engines like Google? Well, it's really simple because nearly every customer out there who's looking for local products and services start the buying process online. So think about it. How huge could that be if you knew exactly where your target market was going to be shopping at? Wouldn't it be much easier to put your brand right in front of them? Well, that's typically what a search engine allows you to do. See, they skip past the paid advertisements and go straight to the organic search results. Google's main goal is to take care of their clients, which is people that are searching for topics, brands, keywords. So to do that, they have to make sure that they return the most relevant result to their clients every time. So that means if your business isn't on the first page of the search results, you're out of the race before it even begins. Potential customers may never even know you exist. The old saying goes, the best place to hide a dead body is on the second page of Google. Love that joke. The most basic way to describe SEO is this. It's the work that goes into the website to get it on the first page of Google. It's about making sure that search engines like Google place you on the first page of results when potential customers are searching for your product or service. Work is the key word, okay? Work. SEO work. Some small businesses have the time for this extra work and don't need outside help. But the reality is that SEO is complicated and most people can't have the knowledge or the time to do it on their own. And that's why we are here to help our clients through this, to traverse this difficult path and complicated path of search engine optimization for their brand and their products. Google is the most important visitor that your site will ever have. If Google doesn't like your site or can't even find your site, then you'll never be on page one of their search engine. With SEO, you can make sure that Google puts your site high in the rankings for the right keyword searches, and you are the most relevant search engine result when someone's looking for your specific brand topic that supports your brand or information about something similar to your brand. There are two different and major factors that Google looks at when trying to decide who is the best answer for a search: relevance and trust. See, relevance has everything to do with your website. There are things like correct code on the back end and right content on the site itself. You know, relevance equals on site, okay? On site issues or on site coding or content. Trust is measured by the number of other websites that talk about or link back to your website. The more websites that talk about you and link back to your site, the more trusted you become. Trust equals offsite. You know, links back to your website, as well as links from high value sites. Like if you were linking your website, say for instance you had a toy product and then you link back to Babies R Us online. So what's going to happen is Google's going to say, wow, if Babies R Us is linking back to this guy's product, then it must be, pretty relevant. It must be a trusted product, because obviously Babies R Us is such a high level website. The most relevant, most trusted source equals best answer and first page rankings. Ranking on the first page means more traffic, and it also means more customers. So let's take a look at relevance. Relevance is the on-site portion of SEO. Most small business owners think that their website is effective because it looks good, but it's important to understand how Google views a website. Google looks at your website's code. It doesn't care how pretty the site looks. If the code isn't optimized, then Google will either keep you off the first page or may not even see them at all. Another new factor that a lot of sites overlook is mobile devices. If your site isn't mobile friendly, then Google will move you down in search rankings. See, it's crucial that you have relevant content on your site that integrates the keywords local buyers are searching for. The speed of your website is very important as well. Google checks to see how quickly your site loads when considering who to rank first. Your site loads faster, Google's going to rank you higher. Posting great content as well is another factor. That, if you post content regularly, it's one of the best things you can do to get ranked by Google and keep potential customers interested in your business. Google assumes that, if you're putting new content in your site, that you're really trying to put the most relevant information in front of their customers, so they're gonna ride with you. Now, our SEO team manages all of these on-site items to help Google see that you're relevant to local buyers. Source code, content, site speed, mobile friendly, Google Analytics, Google Maps, videos and images. We take care of the whole ball of wax. And that's one of the reasons why SEOs, which is search engine optimizers, are so well needed in the small business world. Now, trust is the second key thing in Google's hierarchy. Trust is offsite SEO. Okay, the trust portion is the offsite SEO. Now, there are a lot of websites that have the right content and are relevant. Google will sift through the relevant websites and determine who trusts the most. But the most basic way that Google determines trust is by how many other websites have links that point back to you. So building trust with Google is similar to a real life relationship. It takes time. And it's done through a variety of small yet meaningful things that build up to greater and greater trust. It can't be bought. And just like personal relationships, quality is more rewarding than quantity. I'm going to say that again. Quality is more rewarding than quantity. You don't want to have a bunch of crap, websites pointing back to your domain. What happens is now Google is saying these websites are just built as shells to make you look relevant, but there's really no meat there. You're not solid. And Google's goal is what? To return the most relevant search result back to their clients, not, a shell. So they reward quality over quantity. We build different types of quality links in a natural way on sites that Google already trusts. So that way your site, it attains a diversified link portfolio from quality sources. Some of our methods include article engagement, website bookmarking, business directory submissions, custom blog publication, article publication, infographic syndication, which is great. Millennials love Pinterest. Linking you back is awesome. That's a tip there. That's a nugget. And then also offsite content marketing. Actual offsite content marketing as well is always going to be great. Now offsite meaning like, you may write a white paper that then circulates, a physical book is written, and we're able to, drive traffic that way as well. So offsite content marketing is also huge. Our SEO teams manage all of these offsite items to help Google see that you're a trusted resource for relevant keyword searches. So again, the reason why you would need an SEO team would be that there's not just one or two things for you to manage. It's a complex array of different areas that you would need to manage, and on your own, without the experience, it can be a daunting task. So what does the whole SEO process look like? Website audit and keyword selection is the very first thing that we do when we start an SEO project. The process starts with an audit of your current website and keyword selection. Our specialists will perform an audit of your site to determine which keywords on Google will be the most beneficial for you. Then the next step is definitely on-site optimization will begin. We make sure that all of your on-site components on your website is basically correct. And then we'll help visitors by doing this. We'll help them and also search engines easily understand what you do and why you're relevant. So the on-site optimization is us making your website better for humans so Google agrees with us and ultimately ranks your site higher. Now, off-site optimization is when we promote your business online through high quality content, online business profiles, listing your business properly, and other time-tested marketing tactics that we won't go into right now. But this will show your website visitors and the search engines that you are a trusted source for your product, brand, or service. Then the next step is real-time reporting. Our reporting is what sets us apart. You'll have a real-time access to the metrics, stats, reporting, so you can see the work that's being done, even the tasks that we do, and the progress your campaign is making. And then the next step would be improve rankings. Our goal is that your website reaches the first page for the keywords that we select, and as we continue to optimize the site and build more links from trusted sources, your own site begins to rise in the rankings every single time with every client that we work with on Google and other search engines. And then finally is increase sales. By increasing your rankings, ultimately we're going to increase your traffic, which will lead to an increase in leads and sales revenue for your business. The test is pretty simple. Now, in the early days of Google, it was possible to reach the first page very quickly, but Google is smart now, okay? And they change their algorithms quite often, and they don't let people cheat their way to the top anymore. Effective SEO takes time. I need to say that one more time. Effective SEO takes time. If someone tells you they can put you to the first page of Google in a week, then run as fast as you can in the opposite direction. You have to truly earn your trust from Google. If someone has promised you that first page ranking in a short time, they're not being honest, or their SEO methods are not up and up, okay? During SEO, the right way also builds equity in your website, quality in your website, and trust with Google, while pay-per-click and AdWord campaigns can get you the results you want and the traffic you want immediately. That traffic stops as soon as your ads expire. With SEO, you own the relevancy, you own the trust and the ranking that you received. And that's been built with Google, and it provides long-lasting results that will not dissipate. So I know what you're thinking. How much does all this cost? It sounds like a lot of work. So when I get that question, I always tell people that there's two main factors that determine the cost of SEO: market competitiveness and industry competitiveness. Market competitiveness, like larger markets tend to have bigger populations, larger populations, and which means more people searching. SEO in smaller markets is generally cheaper than in larger markets because of the fact that there's just not as many people competing for the same keywords. Now, industry competitiveness is larger markets, like a bigger city, that have more businesses in the same industries. So there's more direct competition for search engines. SEO in crowded industries are generally more expensive than niche industries. Now, most small businesses have been faced with two choices in SEO services: specialty agencies that charge over $100 an hour for SEO work without providing tangible results, or bottom dollar, low quality SEO providers that outsource their work to other countries. We're changing that by offering effective, customized SEO plans that are tailored to each individual customer. All of our SEO work is calculated at an hourly rate, well below this industry average, because we have a process that works every time. And all of our work is done right here in the US. How does this work? All of the SEO tasks we perform are assigned an hourly value. For example, website bookmarking may take 1 hour, while a custom blog post may take 6 hours. The number of hours that you dictate to SEO each month determines the number of SEO activities that we can perform. Regardless of your budget, we focus on the keywords and SEO activities that will have the greatest impact on your search result first. And we have tons of packages that we can offer you that kind of trickle in most of the things that we talked about today to make sure we get a really diverse opportunity at ranking your website higher. The real key to our quality and affordable SEO is our in-house technology, Synergy. Our system shows and tells your SEO experts exactly what needs to be done at every phase of an SEO campaign. This allows us to perform all SEO work in an assembly line manner, which keeps quality and efficiency high while keeping costs low. So, I know that we went over a ton of information today. I hope that some of the information was useful. I hope you can get with your representative and make the right decision on what path you're going to take when it comes to building your relevancy and your trust with Google online. So if you have any questions, I want to open those questions up to you to leave the questions here on our webinar, and we will respond to you as soon as possible. Or your representative is also a great resource. They can also set up a one-on-one meeting with an SEO specialist to discuss your project. Until next time, this is TC Bell, Digital Services Agency.